The UK's electric vehicle charging industry is facing a potential financial crisis, with a £100 million bill looming over their heads. But here's where it gets controversial. The government is considering charging public charger operators business rates for the first time, despite the sector already struggling with slower-than-expected EV sales. Charge UK, representing the industry, estimates that operators will have to pay business rates on 64,000 parking bays next to chargers, which were previously exempt. This change could significantly impact customers, potentially increasing annual charging costs by up to £300 for some. The surge in public chargers, catering to over 1 million electric cars in the UK, has been remarkable. By September, the number of public chargers had risen to 86,000, an 18% increase from 2024. Yet, the industry is now grappling with the prospect of paying business rates, a tax on commercial properties, which charging bays have so far avoided. Osprey Charging CEO, Ian Johnston, warns of potential site closures and reduced investment, especially outside London, due to these additional costs. He highlights the challenge of building charging infrastructure ahead of EV adoption, particularly in certain regions. Charge UK disputes the Valuation Office Agency's, VOA, estimate of a £25 million cost, arguing that it underestimates the number of rateable bays and average rents. And this is the part most people miss. The bill might even be backdated to April 2023, potentially doubling the initial £100 million figure for the current financial year. The 2022 Conservative government's exemption of charging equipment from business rates didn't extend to parking bays. The VOA's decision to include individual bays in larger sites and standalone EV charging sites in rating lists has sparked concern. Charge UK advocates for bay exemptions, citing the government's commitment to reducing carbon emissions by promoting EV uptake. Charge UK's CEO, Vicky Reid, calls for government intervention to alleviate the burden of business rates, high electricity standing charges, and inequitable VAT. Meanwhile, the VOA maintains its duty to assess and rate eligible properties, leaving the industry in a tense wait for the Treasury's response. Will the government provide the necessary support to ensure the charging industry's survival, or will it be left to navigate these challenges alone? The fate of the industry and its impact on the UK's EV transition hang in the balance, inviting diverse opinions and discussions.